Hi, buenos dias. Oh, and on top of that, it was in Spanish because we went to a Spanish Kingdom Hall. We didn't go to an English one. Now I'm always open. So if you see, if you guys have JWs knocking on your door and they're like older and they look very seasoned and experienced, yeah, open the door and talk to them. But if it's like a little girl, don't open the fucking door because she's probably shitting her. Because I know I used to shit my pants, bro. Like, I really didn't like it. And so whenever they would open the door, I literally would scramble my words all the time. I would be like, buenos días. ¿Cómo estás hoy? Yo tengo aquí la Biblia para enseñarte algo porque Jesucristo dijo que el mundo se va a acabar eventually. And I feel like, and I would always start talking English eventually because English just comes to my brain a little more. And my partner would always be like, Jasmine, Spanish. I'll be like, oh, perdón. ¿Quieres la Biblia? Como quieres aprender más de la verdad y lo que estamos haciendo aquí is trying to just talk to people or whatever. And they're like, Jasmine, Spanish. I'm like, fuck. Like, I literally used to have the worst time ever, bro. Just getting my words together was the worst. Oh my God, that was the worst thing. Like, my anxiety would always be so bad. So for years, literally for years, we would just be preaching all the time, every day. And then when we weren't preaching, we would go to the Kingdom Hall. The Kingdom Hall is basically like their church, but they call it the Kingdom Hall. We would go to the Kingdom Hall twice a week on Sundays and also on like Tuesdays. Inglés sin barreras. No, literally. No, because I can't even gather my words in English, let alone Spanish. I have this memory at 11, slamming the door and never knew what they were doing at my door. Wait, what? Slamming the door and never knew what they were doing at my door? What do you mean, Essie? But yeah, so we used to preach all the time. When we weren't preaching, we were in the Kingdom Hall. Buenos días. It's kind of crazy. You don't get mad easily, huh? You're always so happy. No, I don't be getting mad like that. I didn't know what they were talking about. Oh, okay. They come so early too. Yeah, they be... What? We used to wake up early, bro. And the way they do it is like, you pull up to the Kingdom Hall, right? Like, if you're going to go preaching, right? You pull up to the Kingdom Hall first. You gather there. And then one of the brothers will split you guys up into groups, assign you to a certain group, and each group gets assigned a different part of the Bronx because we're in the Bronx. So we would always get assign a different part of the Bronx. Like, you have this building in Castle Hill. You guys have this one in Hunts Point. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. So we would go to different buildings every single... Mind you, and we would be in the most dangerous neighborhoods. The most dangerous of neighborhoods. Fucking, oh my God. Like, I honestly did not look forward to... That's one thing that I did not like about her. Because I'm just not good at that type of shit. Like, I can't do it. But anyways, so yeah, we would do that. We would go to the Kingdom Halls, and then we would also have Bible studies at home. We would always study the Bible at home, have someone else, teaching us stuff or whatever. If we all believe in one Christian God, why must we convert to JW? I think JW is a form of Christianity. Like, it's a type of Christianity, right? Like, it's in there because it's not anything else. But yeah, so we used to do that. And for years, we would just do that. And then when I got to middle school, I started having I had a group of girlfriends in middle school. And I remember it was me and 3 other girls. So it was 4 of us. It was a group of 4. And we started getting super close, and we would go on school trips, and I started trying to hang out with them a little more. Because up until that point, I would only ever hang out with my family. I never really outside people. And mind you, JWs call outside people worldly people. And so we were never allowed, my sisters and I, we were never allowed to interact like that with worldly people. Like, we were never allowed to, like, hang out with worldly people like that, because my mom would always say, you know, that they would put, like, worldly things in our brain, so we can't hang out with them, you know? That's also why we never listened to rap music growing up, because that's worldly music. We never saw any shows, movies that were worldly in any way. That's why we were not allowed to watch Wizards of Waverly Place, because that's worldly. Because it's about wizards, worldly people, aka Pitbull. I grew up Pentecostal and it was crazy. I can relate a bit. Yeah, I feel like religious people can relate. No Harry Potter. Yeah, no Harry Potter. None of that. None of that. So yeah, but in middle school, that's when I started like hanging out with my friends more, I guess, you know, talking to more worldly people. And I'm not gonna lie, I grew up in a bubble. So growing up, I thought worldly people were scary as hell. I thought worldly people were, like, terrifying. I was like, oh my God, they're worldly. They're literally worldly. They be having sex before marriage. They're so worldly. Oh my God. They have tattoos. Like, I used to think that it was the biggest deal. But then when I got to middle school and I started talking to my friends a little more, I'm like, wait a second, these bitches is worldly as hell. But why are they kind of funny? Why are they kind of a vibe? Like, they're not even that bad for real. Like, I don't understand. Like, you know what I mean? Like their dad is not that bad. They say bless you. Yeah, they be saying bless you. They be saying bless you, and like they're kind of a fucking vibe. Like, I like them. Oh my God. And so we started hanging out a little more. And then my friend, they were like, oh, one of my friends was like, oh, my birthday's coming up. My birthday is on like the 17th of fucking April or some shit. I don't even remember her birthday. But she was like, oh my God, my birthday's coming up. It's on the 17th of April. So remember. And she was one of those, her name was Kristen. She was one of those girls that took her birthday serious, bro. Like, serious. So she's like, okay, bitches, my birthday's coming up on April 17. We have to bring brownies to school, or honey buns, or Doritos, because those are my favorite snacks. And we have to get like candies, and we have to get like a little crown for me to wear, and roses and balloons, and it's gonna be so much fun. And I was like, oh my God, this is so much fun. Yeah, let's do it. And so they were like, okay, so one of you is going to bring the balloons, one of you is going to bring the snacks, and one of you is going to bring like roses and stuff. So Jasmine, which one are you going to do? And I was like, I'll bring roses, because that's really cute. So I'll bring you the roses. She was like, okay, but her birthday came along. I completely forgot, because I'm not fucking used to, like, what the hell? I'm not used to birthdays at all. I don't give importance to, like, naturally my brain is hardwired to not give a single fuck about a birthday. Like, it's just, I just don't care. I don't even care about my own, you know what I mean? So her birthday comes, I completely forgot. I pull up to school, and I see my friends. One of them has mad snacks. The other one has the crown and all this. And I'm like, oh my God, was Thea a key?